Hi everyone, welcome. I'm Shilpy, and in this class we will be working on stretching and strengthening our upper body. So it works as a good shoulder release and upper body release, and you will need two blocks and a strap to begin with this class. So when you have everything that you need, just meet me on your mat. We are going to start Virasana, so sit down on top of your heels. Again, keeping your knees together, interlace your fingers at your lower back. As you inhale, roll your shoulders in and start to extend your hands away from yourself. And imagine you are holding this 50-pound weight in your hand and it is dragging you down closer to your mat. Breath nice and even. And keep on pulling your hands down. Keep on puffing your chest forward. As you inhale, I'll continue to do the same thing. Just start to pull your hands away from the mat diagonally as if someone is pulling you from behind and lifting your wrist as high up as possible. Almost imagine wrist and shoulders in one line. As you exhale, slowly release your fingertips down, extending both the hands up to the ceiling, lifting your shoulder blades up. And cactus your hand, hugging your shoulder blades in, puff your chest forward. Exhale, extending both the hands up to the ceiling. And inhale, cactus your arm, puff your chest forward, maybe gazing up. Two more times. Inhale, neutral spine, extend your arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, cactus your hands, open up your chest, gazing up. One more time. Inhale, extend your hands up. Exhale, cactus your hands, open up your chest, maybe gazing up. Inhale, come back to center, neutral spine, extend your hands up to the ceiling. Slowly start to round your back, chin to chest, eyes to navel. Bringing both the hands in front of your knees, lifting up into a tabletop. Push your left knee back, right knee back. Extending your right hand forward, left hand forward, and slowly sink your chest down, coming into puppy pose. For this first round, you can keep your forehead down on the mat. If there is more space, you're going to bring your throat and your chin down on the mat only if your chest is in contact with it. So staying here for a few breaths. Knees and hips will stay in one line. Keep your gaze forward. One more breath over here. Exhale, slowly press your hands down. First bring your forehead down if you were on your chin, and then start to lift yourself up. Left hand below your shoulders, right hand below your shoulders. We'll do the same thing, but this time we will grab our blocks. So bringing your blocks first at the lowest height. Again, walking your right block forward, left block forward, bringing your hands on top of your block. Sink your hips down. Sink your chest down. Keeping your top of the feet on the mat. You can also bring your chin down, gaze forward. Almost imagine your armpits have eyes and they're trying to gaze down towards the mat. Even if your forehead is hovering somewhere in between, that is completely okay. Just feeling that stretch in our upper body. Few more breaths over here. As you exhale, bring your forehead down and just release your left hand below your shoulders, right hand below your shoulders. Lift yourself up into a tabletop. We are going to do this one more time. If you feel like this height of the block was enough for you, then you will do the same thing, or else this time you're going to bring your blocks at a medium height. Now spread your fingers nice and wide, knees and hips in one line, and slowly start to sink your chest down, bringing your forehead down on the mat. Since our block is slightly higher up, you might not be able to touch your chin on the mat. Eventually, with time, you can bring your chin down and gaze forward. But for now, you can keep your forehead down, just working on stretching out your upper body. And keep on hugging your shoulder blades in, relaxing your belly fully. Nice and steady breath. Exhale, slowly lift your head up. Releasing your right hand below your shoulders, left hand below your shoulders, coming up into a tabletop. Just walk your hands slightly forward, once again sitting down on top of your heels. Inhale, extend your left hand to the side, right hand will go up and overhead. Stretching out our obliques, keep on walking your left hand away from yourself. Open up your shoulders even furthermore, allowing your chest to shine up to the ceiling. Exhale, come back to center, releasing your right fingertips down. Left hand will go up and overhead. Keep on walking your right hand away from yourself in your own capacity. Open up your chest, gazing up to the ceiling. Exhale, slowly come back to center, bringing both the hands in front of you. Come back to your tabletop and slowly start to lie down on your belly. Inhale from there, extend your left hand over to the side and bringing your right fingertips just below your shoulders. Keep your feet and your heels together. Start to shift some weight over to your left shoulder. Keep your knees and ankle together in your own capacity. Keep on rotating your weight to your left shoulder. You can stay here if this is enough. Or you can bend your right knee, place your right foot down on the mat and see if you can put a little bit of more weight over to the left side. Exhale, slowly bring yourself back to center. We'll do the same thing over to the right. So extending your right hand fully, taking your left fingertips below your shoulders, knees and ankles together. And slowly start to rotate your weight over to your right shoulder, keeping your ankles and your inner thighs in. One shoulder can feel very different than the other, so just be mindful as you move from one side to other. Just use your left fingertips to pull a little bit of more weight over to the right side. You can stay here if this is enough. If you want a little bit more, place your left foot down on the mat and shift even more weight over to the left. One more breath in over here. Exhale slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Bring yourself back on your belly. Inhale, bring your hands below your shoulders. Slowly press yourself up, back into your tabletop, sitting down on top of your knees. Inhale this time, you're going to grab your strap and you can hold your strap at a distance that works for your shoulders today. For me, I'm going to keep it slightly wider than my shoulders and no bend, or kind of like pull your strap actively away from each other. Inhale, lift your shoulder blades up. Exhale, bring your hands all the way down. Inhale, lift your hands up. Exhale, bring your strap and maybe tap it on top of your knees. Inhale, first lift your shoulder blades up. Almost imagine they are trying to reach up to your ears, and then exhale and take it back. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, slowly bring it back down. Inhale, left. Exhale, all the way back. Just a few more times like this. If you feel your shoulders have started to warm up, you can shorten the distance between your strap, but either way, make sure there is no slack in your strap, so actively pulling it away from yourself. Inhale, lift your strap up and all the way back. Exhale, center and all the way to the front. Inhale, left. Exhale, all the way back. Inhale, left. all the way forward. Few more time like this. Inhale, lift. Exhale all the way back and lift. Exhale all the way forward. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale all the way back and lift all the way forward. Nice. This time take your straps sideways. You're going to sit down on your hips, taking both the feet in front of you. Again, take your fingertips, be pointing away from yourself. And you're going to squeeze your fingertips together as if your pinky fingers can touch each other. You can stay here, push your chest forward, chin away from the chest, or start to walk your hands away from yourself in your own capacity. So really stretching out your upper body. Again, keep your knees and your ankles together. You can walk your hands even further away from yourself if there is space. Again, keeping your chest forward. You can extend your leg forward this time if you like. And walking your hands even farther away from yourself if there is space. Again, no strain in your elbows, chin away from the chest. Holding this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bending your knees if you straighten them. Start to slowly walk your hands back to yourself. Beautiful, everyone. Scoot your hips forward. You're going to take one block and place it in between your shoulder blades at a medium height. All right, so now slowly one forearm down, then the other forearm down. You can take that block and place it just in between your shoulders. Readjust yourself if you like. So for me, it is slightly higher up. I'm going to lift and walk it slightly closer to myself. Now the crown of your head can rest down on the mat. If this feels intense, you're going to take another block at a lowest height and place it just below your head so that your head is supported and feels slightly less deep. You can extend your hands up to the ceiling. As you exhale, cactus your arms, bringing them sideways. Inhale, extend your hands up. Exhale, cactus your hands. One more time. Inhale, extend your hands up. Exhale, cactus your arms. Now you can stay here for a few breaths. If you want to go slightly deeper, you can extend your hands up and overhead. You can grab your opposite elbows over here if you like. Again, staying here, or maybe if there is space, extending your right leg forward, extending your left leg forward. It's nice and steady breath. Keep on pressing your tailbone down, finding that lift from your upper body. So this one is one of my favorite poses to stay in. Eventually, with time, you can spend about 5 to 6 minutes in this pose. And it's one of the best ways to open up our shoulders as well as our thoracic spine, that is our upper body. So just breathing in here for a few more breaths. Exhale when you're ready to unwind. Bend your right leg first, then your left. Now first release your hand, bringing your left forearm down. Take your right hand on the back of your head. Chin to chest. Slowly start to lift yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Okay, we're going to take few more poses today, so just take your blocks and lift yourself up into a tabletop. You will bring your block at the medium height, so wrist and shoulders in one line. From there, walk your right knee back, walk your left knee back, bringing your right elbow on, or kind of like slightly higher than your right elbow on one block, and then your left elbow on another block. Now create a prayer shape with your hands and slowly, just like we did at the very beginning, sink your chest down, taking the back of your hand or your thumb at your neck. So this one is targeting even more towards our shoulders, even your tricep. You can take a couple of pulses over here if you like, or just staying steady. Just staying here for a few more breaths. Exhale slowly, just lift your head up, walk your right knee forward, left knee forward. Release one block sideways and then the other block. And sink your hips down, coming into child's pose. Just stay in your child's pose as long as you like. I hope your upper body feels slightly better than before. Doing all these poses regularly really helps us to open up our thoracic spine. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today. I hope to see you next time. From my heart to yours, namaste.